Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the volley. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality...
Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just eases him off the ball. Bastoni. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Baia. Van Dijk. Baia. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Ribery promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, just skips past his man. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, easy pickings there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Fernando Torres. Van Dijk clears it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham with the short one. Hits one! Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It'll be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. That's Beckham. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's taken a touch. Alexander-Arnold. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Julie. Oh, played through for the wide man. Julie, he is through here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Alexander-Arnold. Ricky Puig. He's going to be disappointed with that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been cleared. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Kvaratskhelia. Serginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kvaratskhelia.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's an excellent interception.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Spread out to the left. He's got away. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to get it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's a key interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Abiati catches it safely. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He's played him through. Great, now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry. Drogba. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's in space and looking for options. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back in. Ribery. And it's Owen. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide. Messi. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Owen. Number 27,
Alexander-Arnold.
Serginho. Number 10, Kvaratskhelia. Number 28, Ricky Point. Number 6,
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 25,
And here's Messi.
Nuno Mendes.
Oh, well played, well played.
Rafinha. Number 5.
Now it's Haaland.
Joshua Kimmich.
Alexander-Arnold
Number
gets over and
14,
intercepts.
Country. Substitutions
Listen,
taking
it may
place.
well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Julie. Oh, it's just a little long.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hernandez. He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. He's had a shot. Pinged towards the front line. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's looking to set free a runner. Chance here to counter. Back into the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nedved.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's there to belt it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kvaratskhelia. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now the ball's gone astray.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side and just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Messi. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Neymar, and he's managed to get... It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ajax have their second corner now. Real chance! So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Giroud is herring after that one, and it's Nedved. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hoeneß. Spread neatly. Ribery.
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kvaratskhelia. Ribery. It's a decent-looking cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ernest. Now it's Giroud. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah. And the keeper's in command. And the counter is on. Nedved looks to the other side. Salah. And it's Gullit. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he was quick to react. And he opts to go forward. And it's Salah. And it's hoisted clear. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Ricky Puig. Ribery. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Gullit. Messi. Neymar. Gullit. Ricky Puig.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
An exciting one too. We're about to
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well timed, excellent interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mohamed Salah, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ajax get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Owen. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Gullit.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ribery. Oh, that's a key interception. Owen. Not the most accurate pass. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. He's got away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pernis.
If they want to counter, they could do with more
The
speed.
attendance for this match was
So, Jim, is that the manager
52,044.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, it's a mighty effort! It's a goal kick. And he's away. Look at this. There's the hit! He has done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Hullet. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. Now the finish! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Ajax showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Nedved. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is a great pick out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encourage the... He's got tall! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Hullet. Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's had it taken off him. Aimed in towards the centre. Haaland. Messi. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Nedved. And it's Hullet. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 14.
Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Number 12, Giroud. Number 38.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
On the field, number 7,
Schneider gets into some space. Haaland. Kvaratskhelia. Byrne spots it and intercepts.
Added minute has been indicated.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Liverpool do look a team on a mission. They seek today to confirm promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. So it's away we go then. Liverpool cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, super find. Might be real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Goalkeeper's ball. Julie.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Kvaratskhelia. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball, and he's in here, and he's away. Chance! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Ribery demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he'll shoot here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Owen. The fullback is in acres of space. Julie! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He could be in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very...
He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milinkovic-Savic. Up he goes! Ricky Puig.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Davids. Platini. That has been cut short. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. He's one-on-one! And the shot! It's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been fires from distance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So, third corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's through, and Owen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé. Now here's the delivery. Kvaratskhelia. Good ball over the top. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Liverpool leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 9. Messi.
So off we go once more. Van Dijk. Bastoni. That's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's a fine challenge. He could be in here. Oh, what a face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Decent hit! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cambio di giocatori.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That'll do under the circumstances. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's... tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's run loose here. Conte just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Platini. Oh, that's well spotted. Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, Drogba. Viene sostituito con il numero 5, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rafinha. Koundé gets a foot in here. Koundé has given away a free kick. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Davids is looking to set free a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. There's the hit! And that's been one strike. Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Oh, what has happened here? He's going for goal! Corner number 4 coming up here. There's the header! Oh, should have put that away. No way through. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Abiati sends that a long way. Messi. And he was quick to react. Bastoni makes the interception. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Haaland. Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. And Juli. Now it's Messi. Can he get away here? Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Hits one! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold. That's that, the end. Liverpool are going up, and now they can dream. Liverpool can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Pretty robust defending.
Looking for the run. He could be in here. Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Skillfully cut out. He is so... And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And here's Sané. Costa Curta. Alisson. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Perez. Ødegaard. Bastoni makes the interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Juli.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ribery. And he was alert to it. Gets his pass away, and it's pulled back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're quick to get it back. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. And he's there to retrieve. Juli! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Juli actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Serginho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Osimhen. Ribery. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's beautifully weighted.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Approaching the half-hour mark. Perez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold standing over it. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold, brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ribery. And that's out of reach. Gently done. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. Sane in acres of space out wide. That has been cut short. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Owen. Ødegaard. Half-time getting close now. Ricky Puig. Juli. Courtois punts it upfield. Onana. Well-timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Join me in wishing a happy
So your
wedding
views on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Ribéry. Kvaratskhelia. Perez. Oh, super find. Ødegaard. And that's gone loose. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Serginho.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. And they've switched it over to the other side. Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Osimhen. Ricky Puig does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he welcomes it in. Juli, he's picked his way through. Real chance, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Now it's Sané. Lobbed in behind. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Sané is in a really good position out wide. Torres! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And the shot! It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Owen. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
There's the hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
Haaland couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Pass is just off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Perez! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Julie.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing.
Taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rafinha! In he goes again. Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Suarez. Oh, not quite. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hits one! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to gift it back. Lahm. And here's Owen. Oh, shapes! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Lahm. Owen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Shot, good chance! It's a loose ball. Zanetti. Now it's Zico. Now it's Luis Suarez. Zico. And he's running. It's Zico! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Gently done. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Back into the middle. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Zico, and reclaimed it in a trice. Chiellini makes the interception. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Zico. Ball's gone out of play. Another throw-in. Got a shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Cleared away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Chiellini chooses to go cross-field. That looks a cracking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ricky Puig. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. Julie. Works it forward. Owen. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chiellini getting this one clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Zanetti. Some resolute defending there. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. He's in a good position here. Hullet. Oh, what a pass! Messi. Ribery. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Owen.
Two added minutes has been
Messi,
indicated.
very much a man of this moment. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Ricky Puig. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Liverpool happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are in with a header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, important interception. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet. Ribery. To Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Owen! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ribery.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes.
Tries a shot! Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zanetti has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacks pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Zico. No, again there's no way through. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Kvaratskhelia.
on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Rafinha,
Grigori.
he's got to be in here! And the shots! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Serginho.
Worth a try,
Number
but not this
28.
time.
Messi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Rafinha. Number 14. Pedri.
That is a great
Number
pick out.
18.
And he's onside!
Number 25.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 2. Chiellini.
Galatasaray have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Zanetti, he's got away. In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Julie, oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Has a go! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Brilliantly cut out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's intervened well there. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Liverpool take the lead. And that will be the final act. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Julie picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding
Thrilling,
anniversary
nail-biting,
for one of our
perhaps
fan club
frustrating
members.
until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And they've got rid. No way through, so back it comes. Back into the middle. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a half-decent try. Liverpool have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And smartly reclaimed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Tries to dink it in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
He's having a hit! Oh, and he's through the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nicked it back promptly. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Still goalless at the moment. Played out to the right. Julie. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Julie. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. And here's Batistuta. And he's being shifted off it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, and great chance! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lovely ball and a real chance. Kvaratskhelia! And he's there to belt it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ruben Diaz gets it away. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Liverpool come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Played towards the front line.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer is flagged offside. Defending was strong and firm. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Batistuta.
Might want to be careful there.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's in a good... Mbappe! It's a goal! Fenerbahce are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pedri. Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He can get that clear. Ricky Puig.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And it's Ribery. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Big header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
He's played him through. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. And the counter is on.
Fenerbahce showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Kvaratskhelia. And there's green grass ahead of him.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's got the shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
21, Owen. Number 10, Kvaratskhelia. Number 27, Serginho. Number 28, Mickey
Beckham.
Boyd.
2 minutes to be added on.
Number 14,
Van Dijk.
Pedri.
Oh, that's a key
Number 18,
interception.
Erling Haaland.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Number 22,
Now then, the ball's come
Rafinha.
loose.
Number 25,
Now it's Pedri.
Nuno Mendes.
Palmer.
Number 5,
And he's heaved it away. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. Oh, crossbar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe, chance here to counter. Nedved. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kvaratskhelia. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And here's Eto'o. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Eto'o surely had to know he had the...
And a shot! Still goalless. Ricky Puig. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Hits one! Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Owen. Kvaratskhelia. Serginho. Hoisted in. And it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho. Messi in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Julie receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. Owen. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ronaldinho. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. And now the hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
There will be one
Messi.
minute added time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that has not gone well. Ribéry. It's a mighty effort! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
Hello,
So they head in
this
no
is
further
a
forward.
Lost
The
Children's
score here,
announcement.
still
Would the
0-0.
father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nedved. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Owen is flagged offside. He is through here. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ricky Puig does really well to win the ball there.
Jules. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's well spotted. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ricky Puig. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 18.
So, time for changes on
Ronaldinho.
both sides, actually.
Number 19, Messi. Number 3, Nesta. Number 5, Daniel van Buiten.
That's really well
Number
manoeuvred.
8, Nedved. Coming on the
Now it's
field,
Haaland.
number
And he
14,
cuts out the supply.
Johan Cruyff.
Looking here to chip it
Number
through.
7, Cantona. Number 4,
He's got away.
Number
Mbappe.
21,
He's picked his way through. Has a goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. And it's Ribéry. And that is expertly dealt with. Well-timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the most accurate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked out the run.
Galatasaray merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's not got that quite right. Oh, he's found some space here. Now it's Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Galatasaray take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for an...
And Ribéry!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Cruyff. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, strongly challenged there. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Chooses to go. Bellingham! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. Owen might just make this. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Maradona! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pull it. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good read, needed to be. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Ribéry. Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Julie. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back when it goes. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Hullet. Hits one! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Maradona. He has found the way through. And the finish! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
Face to face with the keeper. Decent hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Italy are at... Can he finish? It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Ribery. Maradona.
Ribery. Spread it left. And it's Ribery. Could move up a gear here. Ribery. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match.
There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's got away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Bellingham. And it's Maradona. It's Cantona!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Jorginho goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to some... Vinicius Junior! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And the shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he put it away? He has done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Liverpool playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6, numero 11, numero 4, numero 13,
That's an
numero
excellent
16.
interception.
Lasciano il
Pull
campo
it.
per il
Now
numero
it's
20,
Haaland.
Fernando
Foot
Torres,
in.
il numero 8, il numero 21, il numero 14,
Looking to set free a
Modric,
runner.
il numero
Shapes
3.
to shoot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. What a save by Seaman! They're going to be quick to recover this. Ribéry! Liverpool have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. There's the shot! He's got a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Skillfully cut out. He is... Now the finish! And again! No, that's just wide. Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Cleared away. Pull it. He's found a way through. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. In by... Up for a header! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Alexander-Arnold. Julie just eases him off the ball. Now he's off and running. And it's Modric. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maradona. He's hit! And he's following up! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, that's really winded the opposition.
That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Torres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, super find. David Villa. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. David Villa. Guardiola. Otto. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, good-looking ball. Gets his pass away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Julie, and he's away. Chance! Maradona. Beckham. David Villa. He was under real pressure there. And he's... David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham to take it as usual. David Villa. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. Otto. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Maradona! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's the clearance. Works it forward. Played into space out wide. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribéry crosses it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Maradona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribéry. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crossed in again. Climbs up big. Has another go. And it's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Ribéry. Great chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And the keeper's got it again. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found some space here.
There will be one
Nicely
minute
intercepted.
added time.
That looks a cracking ball. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the first half is done. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus.
Heads it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Owen really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Hernandez. Goods to pay, applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much. Hits one! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
There could be trouble here. He's found the way. Decent hit! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goods to pay, go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Great hit! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Back on the ball again. Ribéry, chip through. Owen.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ribéry. That's a little off target. Now it's Maradona. Shifted upfield. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ribéry has created one goal already. But it's Owen. Now it's Messi. Beckham aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here. Ribéry. Van Dijk. It'll be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's managed to gift it back. David Villa.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
It's their second corner of the game. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And now they can spring out of defence. Otto wins the duel this time. fiddles it through. Liverpool are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ribéry. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Substitution on the field.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
De Bruyne.
Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Number 10.
Played back to the goalkeeper.
Number 18.
Serginho.
Number 16. Rodri. Substitution.
Looking to set free a runner.
Added minute has been indicated.
Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That is Stuta! It's run loose, who's always been caught napping. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kvaratskhelia. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Big chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bale. It's a loose ball. Julie absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams calmly anticipates. Conte.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Messi. Julie. He's found the way through. Big and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hakimi clears. Oh, he's been caught napping. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now then, the ball's come loose. And Owen! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super find. He's had a hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?